Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Inside Movies Galore. I'm your host, David Streggy, and here I have another review for you, following in tradition of the Christmas season, of a film that was filmed in 2016, and if you have not seen it, see it. It is called A Better Watch Out. And here's what it looks like. Definitely a cool title. So, to me, I would kind of describe it as kind of like if Home Alone met, shall I say, When a Stranger Calls, because it involves a very young babysitter, very hot looking for her age, and a young sir who ends up being babysat by his favorite babysitter, and evidently she is actually moving on and moving away to further her schooling. And I imagine that the young child in here, the young teenager, who is kind of a budding gentleman, or at least we think he is, and he doesn't want her to do all these things. He wants her to stay his babysitter forever, in a sense. But he cons his best friend into scaring her out so that maybe he can explore some of his sexual fantasies with the young lady. And the young lady is actually played by Australian Olivia de Jong, who plays the character of Ashley, and she's a young blonde girl. She invites her boyfriend over. I believe his name is Ricky, in fact, the young kid who goes by the name of Luke, who is played by Levi Miller. He invites some of her exes over, and ends up being kind of a slasher home invasion movie. I like the different ways that Luke sets up the premises for, that he is actually innocent and is actually being burglarized by someone. I like how he sets that up, where it seems like he really doesn't know anything, and then when him and his friend actually have her wrapped up in a chair, that is when the drama ensues. And the reason why I think it reminds me of Home Alone is there's a scene in Home Alone where he uses a can of paint to knock out the criminals, and in here they use it to knock out the boyfriend. And I think it happens all of a sudden. It happens instantly, whatever happens, and you get a sense of tension. And at the end of the film, you're leaving with, okay, evidently the child has survived the encounter, and so has she. So the film definitely sets it up for a sequel. But I don't want to say too much about the film. I love the acting involved on both ends. The parents, I don't know. I think Virginia Madsen played a part. Patrick Warburton, well, you don't really get to see much of him, but I see him as more of just okay. Let's get him out of the picture, and so on and so forth. So I thought that this was, it kind of reminded me of, yeah, but I thought the film was done rather decently. Evidently, Fox worked with Australia and Sydney a bit, and the film worked with the elements that it had, and worked with the production companies Storm Vision Entertainment and Best Medicine Productions, and worked with Well USA Entertainment as a distributor, which is kind of funny. Most of what comes out of Well USA Entertainment is Ching Chong films or action martial arts or films of that nature. I don't mean to be rude or anything like that. I just I'm normally used to Asian action films coming out of that particular company. So, in any case, hopefully you enjoyed my description of this film. Like and subscribe to my page if you have not. Definitely check out the movie if you have not. It was definitely on the better side of the. I'm not even sure if it was an indie film, but it was definitely a mainstream film coming from Australia. You got some. You got the pretty face of the young Australian actress whom we actually saw as Becca in the Visit, and you can definitely see that she is growing up. She's starting to grow into her figure and become kind of a heartthrob with the young guys out there, I believe. And so I think that this was a pretty well done babysitter film. I would like to see more from this director and from this filmmaker, Chris Peckover, I believe his name was. And he actually did a movie that I still have yet to see called Undocumented. So that's still to come. So I'm looking forward to what more this director can bring to the table. In any case, thank you for listening. Have a great evening or morning wherever you are. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed my description of the film. Hopefully I didn't say too much. And look out for some more cool reviews. I will definitely have some more in store for you. And enjoy the holidays. Thank you so much ahead of time.